Zastava M90. We are going to see how this rifle will do today with a descent tornado test. Settings on the gas block I want to show you are set for the adverse conditions. This is the maximum gas block setting, and that retainer pin is really sitting nicely in the slot. So we're going to keep watching it if it's going to jump out and keep rotating, or what's going to happen with that. And when Ula is putting this camera, I'm going to hold the rifle like this. Guys, I'm trying to zoom for the another camera, and yeah, this is looking good. And we're going to use, I want to show you, starting with this magazine. This is the mixed ammo, and hopefully you can see it, steel cased ammo, and of course the brass cased ammo. You guys are always asking me how this rifle is doing with steel case and brass, and so that's why we keep mixing it. And hopefully we'll see how it will perform in the scent tornado test. So let me put the magazine on, and I'll charge the handle round into the chamber. Let me position one more time. Ula, are you ready?
I'm ready. Are you?
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. And malfunction. That's it. So I released the hammer. Hammer went forward, but nothing happened. I'll wait for Ula. You can see we are nicely covered with the sand. Our rifle is pointing towards the secure direction. Of course, we got a berm right here. Okay, Ula is filming. Awesome. So first, let me remove the magazine. Ugh, everything's loaded with sand, so the mag is out. And let's see what's happening in the chamber. So I'm going to open now slowly, and there is something in it. It's a spent case fall out. There you go. So there was a failure to eject, so the spent case fall out, and but it's kind of funny because I released the trigger was released, but I have to watch it in the slow motion, and we'll be smarter than this. So it was around 10 shots, Ula, right? Something like that. I'll put the correct count. Let me see how much sand we got inside right now. If you could stay with the camera, Ula, and I'll try to point it that way too. So I'll push the button, take the dust cover off, okay, remove the recoil spring. And all I see right now, look at the receiver is kind of clean. I'll hold the bolt carrier. Do you have a good lighting on it, Ula? If
yes,
not, I'll push it like that. Leave it like that. Okay. So not that much sand in this section. Okay. I'm going to level the rifle out now. I'm going to level it like that, and I'm going to pull the bolt carrier. I can hear it is really gritty with all the sand. So I'm suspecting there are some of the sand grains there. All right, nothing on the cylinder, but I'm putting the bolt carrier and bolt carefully on the ground, but you see some sand around the barrel and the chamber area. I'll tilt it that way. Yeah, there is sand right here too. This is where it went. And I see it mostly on the left side. There's nothing on the right side. I don't see anything on the right locking shoulder. Okay, so there's not that much of the sand, but again, it was obviously enough to screw it up. Let me see the bolt and the bolt carrier, Ula. Now I'll pull out the bolt carefully, and not that much sand here either. See? So like this is all pretty much clean, and not much happening on the bolt area. So I would say that
shake it up. Let's try again.
Yeah, we could do that. I will shake it out, just dump it, and we'll try to finish at least that magazine. So this other camera is still filming. I'll try to ram it and see if we can get it up and going again. And sometimes this is really what it takes, guys. A few grains of sand at the wrong place, and boom, we are done. But it was interesting to see that, like, honestly, I haven't seen that much sand up there. But it is what it is. Let me release the button. Bracket 2 times. Yep, there we go. All right, I'll put the magazine and let's try to finish that magazine. Round to the chamber. Safe direction, pointing towards safe direction. Let me capture the angle here. Good for the camera. All right, Ulla, ready?
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. No, that's it, that's it, that's it. No, he has to be clean. He has to be clean. Oh, guys, I didn't notice this, but, and this was again, Ulla, take the camera. All right, there we go, empty shell. But look what's happening. We jumped on the gas setting again. And I'm telling you, this thing was locked. This thing was locked in the position. So
Try to reposition back to
I wonder if maybe that retaining pin is out of shape a little bit. Let me grab the round from the magazine because I have to reposition the valve and see if, okay, yep, it clicked again. See, it clicked again, went to the slot. So it is in the slot and I don't see it sticking above it. So how is that happening? So that retainer pin stays in the slot between the numbers, and when you look from the side, it's not sticking out. So on that extreme setting, let's see if this helped. We got steel rounds here, so I'm going to run that magazine. Again, we'll see if that's the issue, right? Well, no, but it surely looks, because he cycles once and it's not doing a full cycle. It feels like it because it resets the trigger, but it's not completing the cycle. So this may be it. But we'll watch that valve right now too. Not unfortunately, you cannot really see it in the camera now. Well, but that's okay. Round in the chamber. Okay, Ulla, ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. And that's it. Imagine that. And he stayed. Ulla, grab the other camera. But there we go. Both hold open on the magazine. So nothing is in the chamber. Hopefully you guys can see it. The kind of lighting screws things up. But nothing in the chamber. And we went through all the magazine and look at the position, and it stays this time. So I don't know why it jumped the first time. Every time, here is what I'm seeing, guys, and I could be completely wrong, but based on observation, every time when you adjusting that valve, when you adjusting the valve, the gas valve, shoot few rounds and make sure nothing changed. Because every time when I adjust it, like that's why we started the video, to show you that the retainer bracket or pin, whatever you want to call that, was in the slot and it sunk deep between those two numbers. So that's like, you always want to check what's going on. So I don't know why it jumped the first time. I honestly don't know, but you've seen it. We corrected, put it back, and now it stays. But nothing changed. It's like exactly how I did it before. So I don't know. Like my advice is just shoot few rounds, make sure nothing, like put it back again, and then hopefully it stays. Maybe it's just that thing, that part which goes to the gas, like, has to settle down through the first few rounds, and that's what is causing it. But I will leave it on this position. dust off the rifle, clean it off, and push few rounds, and we'll do the summary on it. And I want to push more through the system and see. So hopefully the weather will cooperate, and we'll get it done. Okay, Ula, not the geese. Camera on me, please, on me. Thank you very much. All right, rifle is cleaned and ready for action. So I already did a few magazine dumps, but I want to show you. I'm going to dump that one magazine, and then we're going to go back and change the settings, play with the settings on the gas block. This one stays on setting number 3 right now, but oh, you want to show them? There you go, it's setting number 3, but later on we're going to switch to setting number 2, and we're going to play with it a little bit. So setting number 3 right now. Ula, come over here a little bit closer. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Go.
Okay, the trigger's got a little bit long reset, so it's quite of difficult to do the faster mag dumps. But all, you know, another magazine not exposed but dumped on the target, and nothing changed, nothing moved, so it stays on number 3. That's probably, yeah, too close. You got it. All right, so there's no round in the chamber now. Let me move it to the number 2, and we're going to watch that gas block, not the gas block, but those settings on that ring. And I want to see basically if that ring will move, because after the change, and hot, I did not think that through. Let me push it. All right, are we pushing? No, let me push it. There you go, now we're sliding. All right, now we're sliding, and I will push. Well, too much. Still a little bit hot, but it's not bad. But that's what you got for dumping the rounds, and you should be able to do this with the, there we go, rounds. Okay, and let me make sure that this stays in the slot. Actually, see, the issue is if you're using a round like I did, and to lift up that lock, then you bending that piece of the bracket somewhere here. And the best thing, and see, he's kind of loose now, and he's, I don't know, can you see this on the camera, Ula? So he's kind of loose when I'm pushing with the finger, and I think this is what's happening when you make those settings switch on the fly like I'm doing right now. You have to lift this up, so by lifting it up you're kind of deforming. So I'm guessing the best way to adjust those settings is when everything is removed and when the gas tube is not on it, and then you can manually adjust it, push the ring to whatever portion it is, put everything back. But before doing it, you can kind of then bend down that locking bracket, so it's not being deformed, not standing out. I think that's the best solution. Don't do those changes on the fly. I know that they design it the way that you should be able to switch those gas settings without taking the rifle apart, but from using it and seeing how it is reacting now, I think that the better solution is just to do it when you have everything taken off. Let's see, I'll shoot a few rounds and we'll see if this will jump. It stays, it kind of stays in a slot. I don't know if it will be visible on the video. It kind of stays in a slot, but I think it has some play in it. Like when I'm pushing down, yeah, that should be visible on the camera. It's hard to tell, but hopefully you guys can see it. So let's see how this is. Let's see if this is good enough. let's see if this is good enough, and we'll go from there, and we'll see how this is going to react. So I'm going to shoot few rounds, and I'm going to see how this is performing. Okay, few rounds down, and it stays in a slot. Okay, so but it kind of jumped. And it sucks. Like, I'll put it on the side, Ulla, like that, and you can see that this will start spinning. Now the retainer bracket is out more, and it's already on the top of the block here, and it's out. See? So this I can guarantee you guys, I will start shooting more, and this ring will start spinning more, and that will have a different position from recoil. So let me do that, and we will see. All right, so one more time. Okay, that's the mag. Oh yeah. All right, and it stopped. See, look at this. And this was a round. This is the empty shell. So this is exactly what happened. This is exactly what happened during the sand tornado test. See, that was a empty shell. Here, let me check the chamber one more time. We good now, and look at this, guys. And this is exactly what I said is happening. And look at this, how it is traveling now over the ring. So there is no question in my mind now that it is capable of changing the settings in the field, but the correct way to do so, let me roll with it, will be to take our little red dot combo off and pop the button, push that pin. Let me quickly field strip it. Hopefully this will cooperate or not. Let me use the bolt carrier. There you go, live TV, guys. Rotate the lever out, there you go, and boom. And now I can use the slot and bend this down, that lever. There you go, look at that. And now this should hold. So there you go, see the position now? I don't know, it's on the black background, can they see it?
Stop moving.
Right. Can they see the position? How I bend it down?
Yep.
Alright, now this should sink into the ring. So I'll put on two. Now you can freely move the ring any way you want it, because this is just the loose piece. Alright, it's a little bit hot, but hey, I love you guys, that's what I'm doing with my bare hand. Let me align this here, and boom, look how it sunk completely, and that's how it should be. And I can guarantee you that this will hold up now. I'm not moving, Kula. I hope you got the good pictures. Right, can I start putting this back?
Yep.
All right, let me move the lever down. There we go. Retard strand, boom, and combined with the engineering, bolt carrier goes forward, recoil spring, have locked on the push button, dust cover line, I'm pressing the push button, this beautifully jumped out, check, put on the safe, I'll slide in our red dot, put the round to the pocket. Ulla passed me another magazine.
Yeah, you have to start working.
Magazine into the rifle. It is on setting 2. Round in the chamber, and let's rock and roll one more time. I will shoot few rounds. Okay, check. Yeah, it stays in. Nothing will be moving now. So this is still looking good. Let me finish off magazine, Ulla, okay?
Yep.
All right, let me finish off. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Bolt hold open. And I released nothing in the chamber. Shot on the target, and there we go. I'll go down again so I'm not moving the rifle much. Let me pull out the round from the pocket, and it stays perfectly in the slot. So once Ula is done moving the camera around it, you got it, Ula?
Yes,
All right. So guys, this just shows you guys that yes, the system is capable of doing the changes on the fly without the disassembly of the rifle. But because you're lifting that bracket up in order to move the ring, I strongly advise you take everything apart, set the ring to the gas ring to the position you want, put the guide tube, gas tube for the bolt carrier and piston in, and make sure this is sinking down into the slot. Otherwise you may have, I call that wandering gas ring from the recoil. And I'm kind of happy that I was able to pinpoint it, because I was suspecting that this is the issue, but now this is the proof. All right, I'll keep pushing more rounds on the Zastava M90, and I'll give you the updates and the feedback on it. So hopefully we're learning something, right? All right, thanks for watching. As always, guys, you're the best. Thanks for making it possible to be in your home, right? Either on the TV or on the phone, whatever you're watching. Thanks for watching AKOU videos. Bye, guys.